Hey everyone, I thought I'd give you a quick overview of how to make a title block. The title block that's personalized for you. You can teach this to your students and then they can just reuse it each time they want to put one of their objects in a multi-view drawing. Take them up to the top. I'm in a new file, come up to the top, and I drop down the new design menu and I look for new drawing. Normally we would go from design and we would take whatever part we just created and populate it in here. But we're going to make a template that we can reuse. So new drawing template. We're going to let this default any way we want it. I'm going to leave mine in inches and I won't worry about the sheet size right now. I'll hit OK. Give it a minute to render. There we go. Now if you come over here on the left side, you have your browser menu and you can expand on your sheet settings. Now this is 11 by 17, which is a good size to place a multi-view drawing, but it's not a great size for printing on my classroom printer. So I'm going to click to the right here, double click. And then over on the right side, I'm going to change mine to the second A, which is 8.5 by 11, and it's in landscape mode. Click OK. There we go. It's a little bit smaller. I'm going to drill in a little bit. So what we're going to look at down here is the title block. I'm going to double click anywhere in it. See how it changes dark? Just going to double click in there and it'll bring it up closer automatically. You can play with any of the fields in here and you can change it each time, have the students change it each time they need it, and type in whatever project you're doing. Unit 1, let's say I'm doing the earbud case. You could make this standard and say period 5, Mrs. Jocelyn's class, unit 1, or you can remove whatever you don't want there. So let's put in drawn by is where they can type in their names so they can get credit. And then the date. And of course you can change everything else here. This is an A-size sheet, so you probably don't want to change that, but you can. You can change what drawing number you're on. You can go through everything, what revision it is, what sheet, the weight, approved by if they're sending to a peer for review, anything that works for you there. I'm going to hit enter so that it all saves. And then you can change the font. You can play with that. I'm going to insert by clicking up on the top left there, find a file that works for me. And it'll come up as clear. You won't be able to see it just yet, but you will after you place it. And put it in the bottom corner there. And then over on the right side, it lets you change the size. So I have it as the scale. I can change, I can move it, I can rotate it. You can do a lot of things here. I think you can also drag and move it over a little bit. So x-axis, y-axis, and then they wouldn't have to do this each time. So they could reopen this each time and add their new file and then hit save as to use it for the next file. And they come back to the original each time. And the only thing they'd have to change is pretty much their title and the date. Keep that up to date. I'm going to hit OK. And I'm going to do save and call it my title block 1. So now each time you come in to do your new part file, you can select this sheet and you don't have to make a new one. And then just save as with the new name and use it over and over. I hope that helps. Have fun with yours.